ओके हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू द न्यू स्ट्रीम। आज हम फिर से लाइव आ गए और खेल रहे हैं बैलून और नई सीरीज़ है, नई गेम है। डिटेक्टिव बन के घूमेंगे हम शहर के अंदर। ये वन ऑफ द रॉक स्टार्स की, मतलब वन ऑफ दी नहीं, मतलब रॉक स्टार की काफ़ी पुरानी गेम है, बट बहुत ही बढ़िया गेम है, सेक्सी गेम है बहुत ही ज़्यादा। मैं काफ़ी टाइम से सोचा था कि कब शुरू करूँ बट टाइम ही नहीं, मौका ही नहीं मिल पा रहा था। अब सर्वर भी मतलब आर के बकचोदी दे गया, अब मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा बकचोदियाँ हो गई है। वेलोरेंट सही से चल नहीं रहा, आरपी ने धोखा दे दिया, तो मतलब अब हमारे पास कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है और मेरे पास टाइम है, तो फिर ये शुरू कर सकते हैं हम। तो शुरू करते हैं। यस भाई, मैं ट्यूटोरियल केसेस नहीं खेलने वाला, वैसे नहीं करने चाहिए थे बट कोई दिक्कत नहीं, स्टोरी मैटर नहीं करेगी उसके अंदर तो फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता इतना। और मेरे को थोड़ा बहुत तो आता ही होगा, जहाँ तक मुझे याद है थोड़ा बहुत खेल रखा है मैंने गेम को, तो मतलब कर ही लेंगे जैसे तैसे मैनेज। कंट्रोल सीट होंगे ज़्यादा, द ड्राइवर सीट। इसके अंदर कुछ नहीं, हमारे को केसेस मिलते हैं, हमारे को वो सॉल्व करने होते हैं। हम डिटेक्टिव हैं यहाँ पे। ये देखो हमारे डिटेक्टिव बने हुए हैं अभी।
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine. I'm here to learn, Detective. He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Intense.
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star.
No.
And the whole of the seedy side of LA is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid.
You will
You'll find out.
सही है। अभी हम जो है डिटेक्टिव बने हैं, तो फिर अभी देख
And now some
केस होने मिलने
housekeeping.
वाला है।
Warm Central Division, welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
एम्बेरस हो रहा है।
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it to those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we are partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys? Stick with Bukowski.
ऐसा लग रहा है बड़े
Good
बच्चों
cop.
का स्कूल
He
है।
knows traffic inside now. I'm going to start you out with one case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps. Parker.
ओके, हमारे को एक केस मिल गया। कैसे चेक करते हैं? अपनी बुक यहाँ से करते हैं। पीपल, अभी तो कुछ भी नहीं पता लगा ना हमें। ओके, नीचे कैसे जाता है? अच्छा ऐसे। अबेंडन व्हीकल, क्या मिला? व्हीकल फाउंड अबेंडन, कंटेन पॉसिबल क्राइम सीन एविडेंस। अभी जाके पता लगेगा हमारे को सब कुछ। चलो।
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
हाँ ठीक है।
If you were twice as smart, you'd still be stupid.
Mary says he'll sing. That's the one I'm ready to know.
ओह, उड़ा देता है ये तो मेरे को।
You know this
कंट्रोल
place?
नहीं बता।
Sure. Near the old gas.
मैप खोल के हम मार्कर लगा सकते हैं, राइट? ओ मैप लोड होने में इतनी देर, फकिंग शिट। ये रहा। अच्छा हम अपने पार्टनर को भी बोल सकते हैं ड्राइव करने के लिए, वही
Or the
मैं बोल
warehouse.
रहा था।
Landslide of 1946.
I'll direct.
GOP now possesses a clear working majority in
All units of 450.
अबे एक मिनट यार, ये गलत हो गया। अभी मैप के अंदर लोकेशन ही नहीं शो कर रहा है। वार्ड हैक भाई कैसे हैं? वे पॉइंट कैसे लगाते थे? क्लियर करंट डेस्टिनेशन, करंट डेस्टिनेशन। अच्छा वे पॉइंट नहीं लगा सकते लगता है इसमें।
Just occurred at 6th
ऐसे ही
and
जाना
7th.
पड़ेगा।
Any unit to handle,
So,
code 2
tell me a
identified.
little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends
डिस्पैच
now?
को हम रिस्पॉन्ड कर
Kelsey?
सकते हैं।
We have to work together. Don't be
इसमें
so
हमारे को
touchy.
छोटे मोटे केस मिल जाते हैं डिस्पैच
Grew up in
में।
San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Reno CS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign.
इसमें सही में क्लासिक वाली फीलिंग आती है
Back
भाई
home.
कभी।
Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
गाड़ी
So
सारी
you
क्लासिक
won
है।
the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this
Oh,
straight.
got it.
You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself
Graphics
leading the
सही है,
charge
पता है
against you.
2011
I did
की
my
game है
part,
वैसे।
Mikowski. What did you do?
ग्राफिक्स उस हिसाब
I
से
kept
बहुत
the
अच्छे
speeds
हैं
of
ना।
them.
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
Mobilize rapidly our resources in men and material for our own defense should the need arise. Let us have the will and the
Yeah.
patience.
Now I get it. Unfit for service. Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during this.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all
ओ
right.
भाई देख रहे हो मतलब कितना ज़्यादा वो रखा है, मतलब खून हो रखा है गाड़ी के अंदर।
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Okay, let's do this. Investigation do अच्छा when हम crime scene के अंदर enter करते हैं तब
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
ठीक है। अच्छा अच्छा अपने पॉइंट्स यूज कर सकता हूँ मैं क्लूज ढूंढने के लिए नाइस, बट नहीं करना अभी। क्लूज ढूंढने हम खुद। ये देखो ना, एक तो ये यहाँ पे डाल देते हैं। अच्छा राइट क्लिक से।
Always the same through a viewfinder. How about you?
I've got a mystery sample waiting at the lab.
ओए ओए
Overseas contaminated soil.
एक सेकंड।
I guess. Big one.
अबे क्या है? अब आता रहता है। हाँ देखना पहले। हाँ हो गया। ग्लासेस।
Denzel glasses.
Home
repaired
repaired.
by the look of it.
Mr.
32
Black
years
Wallet.
old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
यार कंट्रोलर से खेलनी
Happier
चाहिए।
times, I guess.
रुको यार कंट्रोलर कनेक्ट कर ले। कंट्रोलर से खेलूंगा, ये मज़ा नहीं आ रहा है इससे खेलने में बिल्कुल भी, माउस से खेलने में। एक सीरियसली बिल्कुल मज़ा नहीं आ रहा है इससे खेलने में। हाँ अब आया ना होता सही है। ओके 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 इससे ऐसा हो सकता है कि इससे मारा गया हो। अच्छा
Brand name might
Bloody
give
pipe.
us something to go on.
अभी हमने कौन से क्लू चेक करे हैं? ए बी, अभी सी पे जाना है हमारे को। ये राशि कितना ज़्यादा खून हो रखा है।
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
हाँ उसके बाद जिंदा नहीं बचा होगा डेफिनेटली, ये भी जान लेना चाहिए हमें। ये क्या मिला?
Seems irrelevant.
देखते हैं ट्रंक में क्या क्या रखा हुआ है।
This doesn't pertain to the case.
इसको देख के लग रहा है कि वो पाइप कनेक्ट करने के लिए है। अच्छा नहीं, ये तो टायर के लिए होगा ना, राइट?
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
ओके तो खून बंदे का भी हो सकता है, पिग का भी हो सकता है, क्योंकि जिंदा था पिग। टायर में कुछ नहीं है, ठीक है। ये सब थी, और एक बार थोड़ा सा इन्वेस्टिगेट करें क्या? आई थिंक मतलब कुछ और भी मिल सकता है हमारे को, तो एक बार मैं चेक करना चाहता हूँ।
Hey, Flatfoot, you're looking to get rid of that old crate? I'll give you a nickel for it.
और तो कुछ मेरे को आसपास दिख नहीं रहा है।
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
मेरे को एक्सप्रेशन देखने पड़ेगा और समझना पड़ेगा कि झूठ बोल रहे कि नहीं। पर्पस एट
Mind
सी।
if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
ट्रुथ लग रहा है ऐसे। अब जैसा फेस बना रहा था
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
सही है भाई, हमने सही चॉइस ली।
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
मेरे को तो सही लग रहा
You
है।
ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
हाँ ये लग रहा है थोड़ा।
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
सही लग रहा है।
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact
चार
you
के
if
चार
we need
correct
anything
option
more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll
We're
head
going
over
to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
ओके हमारा यहाँ काम हो गया। क्या आवाज़ कैसी दी है? I don't know. क्योंकि इसके अंदर साउंड इफेक्ट बहुत ज़्यादा मैटर करते हैं, वो पता लगता है कि उधर क्या पार्टनर ड्राइव। अच्छा ऐसा क्या, जा भाई ड्राइव कर दो। अबे रुक ना साले, तू ड्राइव करेगा।
You know the way. You can drive. All right. Where to?
ओके लोडिंग होगी थोड़ी सी। अब हम उस वो जो बंदे का मतलब हमारे को वॉलेट पे नेम दिखा था, हम उसके घर के एड्रेस पे आए हैं, क्योंकि वॉलेट के अंदर एड्रेस भी था, तो मेरे हिसाब से हम वही आए हैं, सो दैट कि पता लगा सकते हैं कि वो बंदा एग्जैक्टली
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Okay.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
चलो let's see.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
अच्छा यहाँ से करते हैं ना। Clues. Abandoned vehicle, what glasses क्या था? अच्छा वो ठीक है। Wallet में कुछ नहीं। ब्लड पाइप रिसिप्ट ऑफ लिव। वैसे ये भी हो सकता है कि उसने सिर्फ फाउल प्ले कर रहा हो और किसी चीज के लिए।
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Yeah.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron.
मैच बॉक्स देख रहे हो कैसा बना रखा है भाई, ऐसा मैच बॉक्स का होता है। फाइंड अ फोन कॉल फॉर एड्रेस। ओके एड्रेस हमारे को फोन कॉल करके मिल जाएगा।
This must be Adrian's.
खोल के देखते हैं। ओके ये वही है ग्लासेस।
Stencil. So the glasses are a match.
इसकी भी लोकेशन निकलवा सकते हैं ना।
To my Adrian.
Love sick and lonely without
It's more and more interesting.
Okay. Oh wow, ticket मिल गया हमारे को। Train ticket.
Ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
एक मिनट, यहाँ पे कुछ और भी आ गया। अच्छा ये तो कर चुके हैं। अच्छा वो आवाज़ बदल जाती है अगर मतलब तुम्हारे को ऐसी लोकेशन पे पहुँचते हो जहाँ तुमने अभी सर्च नहीं किया। फ़ोन यहीं कहीं होना तो चाहिए इनके घर में, ढूंढना पड़ेगा थोड़ा सा। उठाना बे।
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
ओके अरे वो पाइप के हमने लोकेशन देखी, मतलब मैं वो जैसे स्ट्रक्चर बना रखा था ना इंस्टॉलमेंट के लिए, वैसे पाइप का वो देखा एक्चुअली, क्योंकि बाहर जो होता है इंडिया के बाहर तो ये कुछ चीज़ें जो इंस्टॉल खुद ही करते हैं लोग, तो मतलब ये चीज़ें सब वो नहीं होती। अच्छा ये तो देख रखा है, छोड़ो। एक मिनट, फ़ोन किधर था? यहाँ पे कुछ है। प्रेस टू सी द स्टोरी बिहाइंड द हेडलाइन। एलियन इज 14 प्रोवाइड हेल्प टू ट्रबल बिट्स। नहीं बे, नहीं देखनी फालतू बकचोदी, मेरे को नहीं पसंद ये फालतू फालतू की चोरियाँ। टेलीफोन देखते हैं।
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment.
भाई तब के टाइम में ऐसे बात मानना पड़ता
Corner
था।
of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
आज के टाइम में तो फ़ोन यूज़ करो और फिर पट से आ जाता है, मतलब ये गेम थोड़ी ओल्ड टाइम की है ना तो इसलिए, वरना जीपीएस पे आ जाता है मस्ती दी। हम बाहर चलते हैं। अबे एक मिनट, रुक 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 रुक, ये भी तो है। यहाँ पे कुछ है क्या? अबे ये क्या देख, इसमें क्या देखूँ?
Don't think this is any use to us. Nothing significant.
बिन बात है, एक दो कमरे शायद रह गए, मिस कर दिए मैंने। लाइक दिस वन। अच्छा ये वाला लॉक होगा, गोल्डन वो नॉक वाले कर सकते हैं ना, खोल सकते हैं, ये वाला नहीं खोल सकते। अच्छा एक कमरा ये हमने शायद अभी तक चेक नहीं किया। हाँ ये नहीं चेक किया था मैंने। अच्छा ये दोनों अलग अलग कमरे में रहते हैं क्या?
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures.
अच्छा, what
gives here?
वही exactly. Sorry. और तो कुछ नहीं दे रखा यहाँ। आजा बाहर चले। कुछ भी नहीं है इसमें देखना है। वो भी नहीं गेट खोल सकते। ये टूटा हुआ है।
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Okay. Okay. क्या बात है, क्या बात है।
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
डिटेक्टिव खेल ले हैं। सोचो अगली बार से वीडियो डाला करो इसकी ना, केस की बुरी है केस। आई गेस मेरे पास इतनी इन्फॉर्मेशन है। एक मिनट है, अभी रुको, यहाँ पे भी सर्च करते हैं। इसकी वीडियो रिकॉर्ड करके डाला करूँगा। आई गेस तुम लोगों को दिक्कत होगी, वरना मतलब समझ नहीं आएगा।
Optimistic, Cole.
ये फालतू चीजें देख रहा हूँ मैं बिल्कुल।
Circumstantial.
चलो भाई, आई गेस काफ़ी है इतना बात करने के लिए.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Easy हो रहा वैसे
Did
पकड़ने
your husband tell you where he was going last night?
Yes, sir.
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well,
Doubt
he
हो रहा है
came
मैंने
home
गलत
early
लग
from
गया.
work. He never comes home early.
Okay, सही लग रहा है मेरे को रेडी से.
And he went out early too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
सही है.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
You and your husband are in separate bedrooms. What gives? Did you want him out of the way, Margaret?
No, I did not. My husband and I may have drifted apart, but it wasn't my choice.
लाया था यार, shit गलती कर दी. Doubt
I
की
think
जगह
you
लाया
should
था.
come clean with us,
clues
Mrs.
भी थे.
Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Guys, क्या लगता है यार, ये मेरे को नहीं समझ में आ रहा है. ये चीज़ तो मतलब थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट है. Doubt or truth? Let's go with truth.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no.
गलत कर दिया लग रहा है.
I was here alone.
हाँ
I
मेरे को भी
cooked
लग रहा है
Adrian's
मैंने
dinner
गलत कर
and
दिया.
waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
5/6. ठीक है, एक लाया था वो मैं पकड़ सकता था. क्या हो नहीं गया क्या तेरा काम भाई? ये अभी भी यहाँ पे क्या कर रहा है?
Advice?
Let's go to Kavanaugh's bar. If Adrian was a regular, we might be able to get a new angle down there.
हाँ तो फिर यहाँ क्या कर रहा है? अंदर बाहर चल. मैं ट्राई करूँगा एक बार. ब्लैक रेजिडेंट. ये ब्लैक रेजिडेंट का भी बचा हुआ है. बाद में आते हैं यहाँ पे. I don't know क्योंकि यहाँ पे कुछ बचा तो है. वरना कट कर देते हैं लोग कोई अगर हो जाता तो.
KTI features the best live programming and transcribed shows.
Next right. Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever. Straight through.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. Stranger things have happened.
Just try the Hollywood.
Any in the vicinity, see the man at 211 just occurred. 3rd Neal Street. Stand by for further. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Live and forward
ये dispatch करना ना मेरा mind divert कर दो इसलिए मैं use नहीं करता usually.
Can go on average twice as fast, even in the hardest water. It's a luxury that any woman can afford. Just a few cents a cake. Now that's thrifty. With its flower-like fragrance, it's a Hollywood secret. Ask your grocery for Pandora.
Come on, Nis.
Hey, I know you. No, you don't.
Oh, I hope yaar. No, you don't.
Looking for someone?
This is a tasty burger.
You know Frank Morgan? Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
Something funny about the clam chowder.
Does the chicken come with
Frank
fried
Morgan?
tomatoes?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Wow. What the fuck? बस यही बोलने के लिए थे बस.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps. I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there, and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
यार ये जिस तरीके से जवाब दे रहा पता नहीं लग रहा मेरे को. पिछला वाला अगर गलत था तो फिर ये वाला.
If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're gonna have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
हक दिया, हक दिया.
We tell
दोनों
Morgan,
X दबाए
I
bro.
say he's
दोनों
lying.
X
Whatever
करे
hole
बस.
he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
दोनों में डाउट करा. डाउट में भाई नहीं था. ट्रुथ बोला इसे दोनों के दोनों. और अगर लाया था तो फिर मेरे पास एविडेंस ही था. अच्छा मेरे को वेट करना है. पीछा करने वाले हम.
He sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
बस जो भी स्ट्रीम पे आ रहा है लाइक कर दो. नहीं हो तो सब्सक्राइब कर देना.
Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
सस्पिशन हो रहा है ब्रो. हो गया नहीं. मैं सोचा सायरन बजा दूंगा इनसे.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
अबे भाई मैं छोड़ दूँ. हटो फिर रास्ते से. वो निकल जाएगा.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Morgan's apartment, 5:41 p.m.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour working traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. It won't work on me.
Lol. Morgan ये रहा सेकंड गेट है हाँ मतलब अपार्टमेंट 2 एक ही बात है गेट और अपार्टमेंट
All right, let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
Going to for this side.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black? LAPD, give yourself up now!
I knew it!
Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
ये चेस करनी पड़ती है भाई सही है इसके अंदर सही लाती है
Adrian. Mr. Black, get back here right now.
भाई मोटा इतना कैसे है भाई यार
It's
इतना
over,
मोटा तेज
Adrian.
कैसे
Right
भागा
there, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama? I thought it would be easier. No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
lol चक्कर के चक्कर में
That
क्या
turned
क्या
out to
हो
be
जाता है
quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
easy case छोटा एंड इजी अभी तो इससे बड़े बड़े बहुत बढ़िया केसेस आएंगे मेरे हिसाब से हमने बस 3 गलत करे और 9 सही थे और क्लू फाउंड 13 आउट ऑफ 14 सही था ये वाला केस अच्छा गया काफ़ी फ्रैंक मॉर्गन इट्स सम टफर क्वेश्चनिंग would you like to skip the next case downloaded case which have already been completed maybe skipped no कोई केस स्किप नहीं करेंगे गाइस कोई केस स्किप नहीं करना है अपन ने सारे खेलने हैं ओके गाइस जो भी बैठा हुआ है बैठे रहो और देखो भाई पूरा केस अब नया शुरू हो रहा है तो देखो द कंसल्ट स्टार्ट
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good. Get going.
वाह भाई कितना मतलब वैसे कर दे frankly. Abandoned vehicle मिली है.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Okay.
Hey.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
ये बात तो सच है. पॉप की गाड़ी में थोड़ा ना जाएंगे. डिटेक्टिव की गाड़ी लेंगे भाई. गाइस एक सेकंड दो यार. एक सेकंड बस एसी चला लूँ 2 मिनट. मोहित, मेरे को एक चीज़ पूछनी थी, अगर तू अभी भी स्ट्रीम पे है तो मुझे बता, ये तेरा आकाश ज्वाइन हो पा रहा है क्या सर्वर पुराना वाला जिस पे हम थे? मेरे को मिल नहीं रहा था। अच्छा, बैठा नहीं अभी तक। अरे यार, इससे क्यों ड्राइव कर रहा हूँ, भूल गया था पेट्रोल पे तेल।
Are you liquored up? You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's going to take him back. Women generally show more compassion. What are you talking about?
Turn left up ahead.
Are you blind? What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride. Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski.
अच्छा, आगे वाला।
Talking from experience.
ये वाली जगह सिचुएशन।
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
यार रॉकस्टार गेम ओपन वर्ल्ड बनाने में भाई मतलब बहुत ही बढ़िया है। देख तो कितना सही बना रखा है वर्ल्ड।
Nope.
कुछ भी नहीं है, irrelevant। पहले गाड़ी इन्वेस्टिगेट करते हैं ना, क्या सीन क्या है। वो कहाँ है? ए, पहले ए से शुरू करेंगे। No registration slip.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Okay. नंबर प्लेट नहीं है। Missing wheel.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
चलना पीछे हो। अर्जेंटीना का वो लगा हुआ है झंडा।
Empty.
ट्रंक खाली, सब कुछ खाली। अब हमारे को यहाँ क्लू ढूंढने पड़ेंगे थोड़े बहुत। फिर वहाँ एक बुढ़ा बैठा, उससे बात करनी है। दारू वारू पी गई है।
Doesn't tell me anything.
तो ये भी कौन सी बॉटल अच्छी है जो इसमें कुछ पता लग जाएगा, पर ठीक है।
This isn't what we're looking for.
दे रखा था ऑप्शन, इसलिए उठा लिया। कुछ मिल नहीं रहा यहाँ पे ना ऐसा। ओ, ये कैसे मिस कर दिया है मेन भाई, तो लगा रखा मार्कर ना, ये कैसे मिस कर रहा हूँ मैं।
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
चलो, कोई एक चीज़ तो मिली एविडेंस जो थोड़ा काम का लग रहा है मेरे को। 2 लोकेशन हमें मिल चुकी है आई गेस, जहाँ से एक रेंच वाली और एक गाड़ी की।
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thanks, man.
सही है। लोकेशन मिल गई हमारे को। तो अब मेरे को नहीं लगता यहाँ पे कोई और एविडेंस है, क्योंकि ऐसा यहाँ पे कुछ इतना बड़ा चीज़ हुई भी नहीं है ना। मतलब अब एक कमेंटेन गाड़ी पड़ी है, उससे ज़्यादा क्या मिलेगा।
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows, always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
I doubt.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? You want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs.
मेरे को इस वाले में
Speak
डाउट
to
था
Officer
कि मेरा ये
Tebow
सही
about
होगा कि
signing
नहीं
a
होगा।
formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
How about we bring you an umpire's mask?
ओ इस बार देखते हैं नोटबुक। Word है।
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I. Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
कॉल करके लोकेशन निकलवानी पड़ेगी हमारे को। भाई अगर ये वाले हम नहीं पकड़ते तो भाई कितनी चीजें मिस हो जाती।
How can I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now. Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Oh. Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Messages for me, please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A 4-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
वो 16 साल का बच्चा कुछ फिशी कर रहा है।
Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can.
पर वो इसकी माँ को टेंशन में नहीं डालना चाहता और बिन बात में अपनी सी चीज़ का वो नहीं करना चाहता, तो इसलिए उसने
Can
बोला
you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
पहुंचो भागो।
Broadcasting from Los Angeles, California, this is KTI Radio. And now, news from Washington.
Hey, look out for the pedestrians.
Polish girls arrive at Montreal, Canada in a post-war labor experiment by a Canadian...
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have got this year. One more and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Any unit able to handle citizen reports at 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Careful!
They at least are no longer among Europe's wanderers.
डिस्पैच को रिस्पॉन्ड
On
किया
the
था
reverse side, the steamship Ratnik waits in Montreal to repatriate 500 Yugoslavs who prefer to try life under Tito. They're not leaving empty-handed. Among them, they have pooled $1 million for the purchase of some rather exclusive commodities.
Any unit able to handle citizen reports at 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Kid, drop that money one more time and you're a goner.
Sorry, mister. It's just my hands are shaking.
Shut up! Get the money in the bag.
Yes. Yes, sir.
कुछ बढ़िया होने वाला है।
Hurry the hell up, will you? Come on.
Guys shooting करने
Goddamn
वाली।
cops!
Careful! He's got a gun!
गाइस चेज होने वाली है। अपना वो भी तो गोलियां चला सकता है, चला ले भाई। भाई क्या गंदा टर्न किया उसने। भाई किधर जा रहा हूँ मैं?
Stop here. They're making a break for it on foot.
ऊपर है वो। पैर पे मारे मैंने दोनों शॉट। कंट्रोलर से थोड़ा एम करना मुश्किल होता है गाइस, समझा करो, वरना तो पहले टायर पंचर कर देता मैं।
Car 11K to KGPL. Bristol Hotel 211 is code 4.
All units be advised, code 4 at the Bristol Hotel on 8th Street. Code 4.
ऑल क्लियर के लिए होता है ना। नाइस यार, अच्छा लग रहा है मेरे को। GT5 RP के अंदर हम वो बने ना कॉप, तो मेरे को थोड़ी बहुत चीज़ें पता लग रही है। अच्छी बात है। मैंने हेड वगैरह में बॉडी गार्ड में इसलिए शॉट नहीं लिए कि मेरे को लगा था मेरे को मारना नहीं चाहिए, और 2 शॉट लेने पड़े मारने के लिए। मेरे को उम्मीद थी कि मारना नहीं होगा, मारूंगा तो फेल हो जाएगा। ये कैसे हुए? बढ़िया बना रखे। इसके सेकंड पार्ट वगैरह कुछ बनता ना तो मज़ा आ जाता। Oh, भाई हटो ना भाई।
Try making it to the next intersection without killing anybody. You do that for me?
Yeah, sure.
Mama's son, baby.
देखते हैं बाहर यहाँ से रजिस्टर हुई भी से.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me. We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
अरे वो रेड वाला ही तो था, मिसिंग है भाई. ये वाला साइज तो था.
That's not right.
हाँ समझ गया मैं.
One left. Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
और इस पर रेड कलर का वो भी था साइन में, तो इट्स ऑब्वियस.
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
Number plate.
Don't think this is anything.
टैक्सी नंबर लग रहा है, टैक्सी नंबर. क्या प्यारी नहीं लग रही गाड़ी है. बात करते हैं आपसे, हो गया क्योंकि मिसिंग है ना वो.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
ये कौन है?
Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
So Valdez was just driving by and he saw the car.
Yeah, something like that. Happens all the time.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard
bro,
last night.
ये Noire.
A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
So that's it?
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey, and spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
We really ought to take more time over the Packard, fellas. Let's head back to the empty lot.
Rockstar Games की है, Eleanor गेम है नाम. और बस भाई हक दिया मैं. मेरे को रिपोर्ट लेनी है ना.
read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies? What's a dimension? You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X. Well, that's clear as mud. Third dimension is Z. So things will be popping out of the screen. That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that. I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color. Look what we have now.
All units, officer needs help. 333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street. Officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
शूट करने का मन तो है बट अभी नहीं, अभी मिशन करके मेरे को बंद करना है बस.
Watch it!
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio?
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again. Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Bought a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers or I'll smack you around the teeth.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Well, tell that to the Argentine taxpayers. Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
I don't know.
You didn't use the car last night?
For dinner, yes. But it was back in the garage by 9.
क्या हक दे रहा हूँ बहनचोद.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn entrance.
इस बार तो केस में हक दिया है मैं. अभी यही तो हूँ मैं. डेलगाडो रेजिडेंस. क्या हम दोबारा कर सकते हैं क्या इंटरव्यू?
Gentlemen, your duty is simple. Return my automobile and thrash the perpetrators.
Watch it.
What do you think? Really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
डेलगाडो रेजिडेंस पे चल के देखते हैं. मुझे कुछ आइडिया नहीं मिल रहा क्या करना चाहिए सीरियसली.
The American Century Broadcasting Company salutes our veterans and reminds you to check with your local real estate agent for exclusive homes reserved for our soldiers. Homes beginning at $5,000. Let's take a quick intermission for news from Washington.
Engaged in a hideaway in the Chicago suburb of Skokie, Illinois, confiscated pinball machines finally faced the rats. They dished it out ready, but they can't take it. One-armed bandits take a beating. It's all part of a $40,000 jackpot hit by the state's attorney, which caused the indictment of 6 local officials. The funeral pyre is on.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
हमने बिना देखे ऐसी खोल दिया आवाज ही सही है क्या पता होगा मुझे
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
अच्छा वो मैक्सिकन
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
Let's see.
So how far along are you, Anna?
बहुत सही.
Serving breakfast for 2, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Right. So how's it going to be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father.
अरे तो हो गया ना अच्छा तभी तो वो sound
fight for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
I don't think so.
और ये क्या है?
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
लिपस्टिक लग रही है. अच्छा ये गिराओ कुछ.
Maybe. No.
एक सेकंड गाइस, एक सेकंड खुजली हो रही थी पैरों में. यहाँ से बाहर जा सकते हैं. लेट्स सी. इसके उधर क्या रखा हुआ है? ये भी खोल सकते हैं गाइस. ओके तो सेम टायर लग रहा है ना.
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back. I doubt it. It doesn't look like anything.
इसमें कुछ लिखा तो है. I don't know. ठीक है. ये भी कुछ नहीं होगा फालतू. ओके स्पेशल नंबर प्लेट है.
Diplomatic license plates.
बंदा तो यही है. स्टोल जिसने करी गाड़ी और सामान. एक सेकेंड.
Incidental.
ओके नहीं कर सकते. मेरे को एक बार लगा गोल्डन नॉब है. गोल्डन नॉब वाले ही गेट हम खोल सकते हैं. तो वो गेट खोल सकते हैं क्या? नोप्स. वैसे ज़्यादा इससे ज़्यादा क्लिप क्या चाहिए हमारे को? हमारे पास स्टोलन वो मिल गया है तो हमारे पास इतना आइडिया तो है कि
Really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
I guess बहुत है कितने क्लूज. Let's talk.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
Gabriel's been in trouble before. He left you here alone to answer for him, and you expect me to believe that his motive was honor?
Please don't yell at me. I've done nothing wrong.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
डाउट में मेरे को थोड़ा
I
वो
haven't
लगता है.
seen him for at least 3 nights.
पक्का झूठ है हट. नहीं
You
विश्वास
keep lying to
करता.
me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
अच्छा. वो कहाँ गया? हमारे पास ये है ब्रेकफास्ट लो.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Then tell us where he is! If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line? That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year.
अरे मजा आने वाला
No
street
wonder
race.
Delgado has such an eye for fine automobiles. We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
तो ये क्या है?
Hey, keep it down, would you? My little girl just got to sleep.
इसने कोड खोला क्या? ओके ओके.
Hey, that's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
अरे एक काम करना तू चला ना. इसको चलाने के लिए देते हैं.
You can drive.
One of the finest jewels.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
सही है ना इसे चलाने दो भाई. थोड़ी देर लोड होगा फिर तुम लोकेशन पहुंच जाओगे. एक सेकंड गाइस.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there. Quick! They're getting away! Phelps.
बताइए बाद में एक मिनट. स्ट्रीम चल रही है बाद में देखता हूँ. ओके.
1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado. Get away.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Gonna lose him. Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling the money. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime. Step on it, fellas. Take him out.
Okay. Restart from checkpoint है क्या? No. हक दिया मैं क्योंकि मेरे को restart करना है. anything like restart from checkpoint? हो रहा दिख रहा है गाइस, विजुअल है मेरे पास। एक्सपेक्टेड था कि लाइक ओए व्हाट क्या हुआ?
God damn it, Cole, hold it steady.
अरे मेरे को लगा नहीं करना होगा।
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricon! Valdez, I showed him! Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car!
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickback, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
सत्रह में से 15 क्लू तो सही थे। व्हीकल डैमेज आया बहुत फालतू है सर। क्वेश्चन करेक्ट 8 थे 12 में से, वो मेरे को लगा था उससे कम होंगे, मतलब बहुत सारे गलत किए थे क्योंकि ओके सेव हो जाता है गाइस, फिर बंद करते हैं। ओके आज के लिए बस इतना ही काफ़ी है, अगली स्ट्रीम में करते हैं इसे आगे कंटिन्यू। थैंक्स फॉर ज्वाइनिंग गाइस, पीस आउट। एक सेकंड रुक जाओ, अभी साले वो तो करना पड़ेगा। हाँ ठीक है, बाय।